Welcome to another episode of the SaaS-cast, the show that flips the traditional podcast format on its head. Here we have one simple rule, and that's one question, one answer from some of the biggest names in the SaaS world. And today we're thrilled to have the founder of Mapped-In, a SaaS-based platform that helps malls, offices, stadiums, and even retailers build indoor mapping solutions for any use case. And here's some numbers that are really hard to ignore. Their solution boasts an astonishing 1.3 billion square feet that's been mapped across 13,000 venues and in over 45 countries around the world. They're just getting started, and I'm sure you're curious to know more, as am I. Hongwei, it's an honor to have you with us. Can you share a little bit more about yourself and your company to kick things off?
Yeah, sure. Jason, thanks so much for having me. It's a real honor to be here. Hongwei Liu, one of the founders at Mapped-In. I was a UW grad when I started this 12 years ago, just for fun. And I didn't think I'd still be here, and I didn't think I know this much about indoor maps and all sorts of, how malls work, how the Super Bowl works. We knew what Rihanna was going to do for the halftime show this year before everyone else. So I love, as much as building the business and building my team, just getting to know our customers and learning about the world that way.
That's incredible. And it's no easy feat building a business that supports multiple industries. And so I know it's from malls to stadiums to office. And of course, each of these venues has eccentricities in different layouts, but also in different uses for them and different purposes. And so how does your solution adapt to these very various use cases? And, are there any unexpected challenges or delightful surprises that you may have found as you're building it out to address a wider wider markets rather?
So I think, first of all, we're not experts in all those industries. What we are experts in at Mapped-In is indoor mapping, and specifically tools and workflows. The original bet at Mapped-In was it's about tooling. We realized that our first 4 customers just happened to be the local mall, the local school, the local hospital, a casino, totally unrelated. And they asked us to build apps, websites, directories, also super unrelated. The thing that was underlying all of it, though, was a PDF floor plan with scribbles on it, because everything was wrong. And the customer would say, hey, I want my website updated with your mapping app, but can you please Photoshop this, because this is what's really going on. And we realized, well, surely every building could have this problem. And who are the people in every building who's doing the scribbling? And what if we build tools for all of them so they don't have to scribble anymore? What if we built a word processor for maps, which is really what Mapped-In is today? What we didn't expect, but I'm really grateful has happened since, is, now there's all these other companies that are doing desk reservation software or security monitoring or IoT in buildings or prop tech more broadly, logistics applications and warehouses, you name it. There's a really cool partner of ours that's doing 3D triangulation using sound of gunshot events in big stadiums. And the commonality for them with respect to Mapped-In is, they really wish they didn't have to deal with those PDFs and scribbles on them either.
Right.
And so all these other people are now realizing, I could really use an API for this. Outdoors, it would be Google Maps. Indoors, what is it? And so we at Mapped-In, our approach is, who are the partners that we should be working with? How can we make it a no-brainer for them to integrate us and to trust that we're going to be the best at this part of their user experience and the workflows behind it that enable the data to be up to date. So it was an internal bet early, because we hated photoshopping scribbled PDFs. That turned out to be actually the most important part of our company.
Oh, that's incredible. Thanks so much for sharing how you're able to adapt and pivot across venues and industries. That's not an easy thing for any SaaS company to master. And you guys have definitely done that. You're well on your way with Series A and over 100 employees now. And so, want to thank you for your time today, Hongwei. Thanks for being on SaaS-cast. And we're rooting you on for your next big round of growth, and can't wait to see what you unlock.
Yeah, I'm still struggling every day. So I appreciate the goodwill, and hopefully it'll all go well.